How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to another Adventure Quest video, and I know you guys aren't expecting an AQ video from me today or this early, depending on which part of the world you are in, but I just wanted to do a quick update as well as closing off the entire Olympax drama. So for those of you guys who are unaware of what I am talking about right now, you guys can go ahead and check out my video over here. I will link it to the top right hand corner of the screen right now to hear every single thing that has happened so far that led up to this. Right, so just earlier today or sometime yesterday night while I was asleep, Holo actually posted this update onto the forums. Okay, placing players in the CAT clan isn't something taken lightly and was not a guess. This was discussed and confirmed with more than one member of staff. While I obviously cannot share with you the exact methods used, lest the information make it easier to avoid detection, I can tell you that it was based on more than one variable. The decision did not involve the speed of which a single win could be recorded, nor an arbitrary threshold of wins. If you are playing legitimately, you do not have to worry about being cattered. Having said that, we are also a small community, and I understand we have a uniquely passionate player base that would prefer a quick resolution and a show of good faith. Rather than prolong the issue any further, I would much rather be working on new content for you folks. So I'll be letting the players involved out of the CAT clan with a warning. The medal in the shop has been changed to a Unity medal. Gold, silver, bronze medals have been given to the appropriate players on the list, as well as Olympaxes, since I already had them made. Alright, so first impressions. Well done, Holo. Really, thumbs up for you. Okay, though this is not a 100% satisfactory response, but I would say that a large majority, if not the entire community, is pretty much satisfied with this. At least they are like 90% satisfied with this response. So it's good that the staff decided to do this, or Holo decided to post this out. Okay, I can understand that and I do fully understand why they cannot share their detection methods, okay, for fear that people would abuse the information and try and get around the detection method. But I do believe that the players involved were not cheating. Okay, he has his own right and he has his own prerogative to go ahead and believe that they are indeed cheating, and of course he should trust in his own anti-cheat system that maybe he made or any of his other fellow staff members made. So I think that's totally fine, and all I want to say is that warring will probably never be the same again. If you're a hardcore warmonger, I would just say whether if you're playing legitimately, then just try and be more careful, or okay, maybe don't go so hard when you are warring in the future. Like maybe you don't want to go like 20,000 wins, that sort of thing. Again, we do not know what is the exact method that they used, okay, and but I still stand by the 3 people who got CAT this time round. I still stand behind them, okay. You can have a different opinion from mine. Maybe you side with the staff instead. That is totally fine. You can trust in the staff more than you trust in us. I think that's okay. All right. But for legitimate warmongers out there, just maybe not go so hard for warring in the future to prevent stuff like this from happening again. Okay. Next up, having said that, he also said that we are also a small community, and I understand we have a uniquely passionate player base. And I fully agree with this. We are a small community, and our player base is indeed very passionate. So I'm glad that he is able to see this point, okay? And I'm glad that he is willing to listen. The fact that he posted this response shows that he is willing to listen. He knows that the community is unhappy about this. He knows that he has to listen to the community in order for the game to continue to survive for many years to come. This is a small game, to be very honest. I'm not going to lie and say like, oh, the game is doing fantastically well or anything, okay? The game is not doing poorly, that's for sure, but the game isn't obviously as big as some of the other more popular games out there, right? And that's a fact. That's a fact. The game has gotten considerably smaller over the years, as have the player base. So if we want the game to continue for many more years to come, then not just the devs but the players also both have to communicate with each other to see what each party wants, and then we take steps to make compromises so everyone gets a bit of what they want. This way the players will continue to support the game, support the devs, so the devs can continue to make content that players want to see, okay? Like I said before in my earlier video, this game cannot continue with either party missing. This game needs both the devs as well as the players. You need both parties present in order to make the game work, in order to make the game flourish and survive for many more years to come. Alright, next up. So he will be letting the players involved out of the CAT clan with a warning. I guess that is about a best of a resolution as we can get, even though they have not been 100% cleared of their unfair cheating, or maybe it's fair cheating in terms of the staff's eyes. At least they are sort of like given a second chance. I don't know how you want to put this. Personally, I don't have an issue with this. Like a second chance is better than no chance at all, even though they were probably wronged. Okay, again, I may be wrong for saying this. They could really be cheating, I do not know, but I personally stand behind them. So whether or not they cheated or not, I guess it's sort of a good thing that they got a second chance and they can continue to play the game. Also, from what I heard from one of the person who got CAT, okay, this time round his positioning on the token donation contest was also restored, so that was good. At least all the money he spent didn't go down the drain. I thought that was a really bad move to go ahead and CAT someone who spent that much money on your game. Of course, just because you're a whale doesn't mean you should be free of all punishments, but at least you should be more, how to say, like the staff should be more careful in choosing who they CAT, especially if that person is a big spender. Then I want to be 100% sure that this guy did something wrong before I throw the ban hammer onto him, right? So it's good that the staff actually decided to reinstate their token donation placements so that the money that they spend actually doesn't go down the drain. All right. Lastly, rewards. The medal in the shop has been changed to a Unity medal. Gold, silver, bronze medals have been given to the appropriate players on the top list, as well as Olympaxes. I think this is fantastic, and I hope this is how war rewards will be done in the future. Keep the functionality the same so everyone has access to the same strong or unique effect of their item, whether they have a lot of time or whether they don't have time to play at all, whether they spend money or whether they don't spend money at all. At least everybody gets to use the same item, okay? And I think that's really good. Okay, I don't want anyone to be locked out of like a special effect or a really strong ability just because they weren't just because the item went rare, or just because they weren't or they don't have the time to participate in this particular event. So I quite like this, and on top of that, you're also not screwing over the people who actually bothered to put in time and money into like gaining as many kills as possible. You're giving them something different, a reskin version, and that honestly, that was all I wanted in the beginning. Okay, same functionality for everyone, but give make the people who worked hard for it, the people who actually bothered to put in time, money and effort, give them something a little different to show for. Give them a reskin version of the item so that at least they can show off in the future, hey, I actually put in this amount of time, this amount of money, and this is what I have to show for it, rather than it being the same reward from everyone else. Okay, I will not showcase the rewards in this video. I will showcase it in this Sunday's Adventure Quest video. And yeah, actually I already did showcase it last week's video, but that I'm only showcasing the effect. So this week I'll probably showcase it again, but just for the artwork. Okay, so that's going to do it for this short update video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Personally, I feel that it's a really good step in the right direction. The staff is trying to build bridges rather than burn them, and hopefully we will get more open communication like this if stuff like this were to ever happen in the future again. Hopefully it doesn't happen in the future again, obviously, but this is the type of communication that we want to see, rather than just sweeping everything under the rug and having like a one-liner, no explanation at all, ban and that's it. You can't appeal, you can't do anything. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more Adventure Quest content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.